Okay, good to go. What do you think makes you a successful person?
I think what makes a successful person is hard work, dedication, and discipline. And I think without those three key assets, you will not be successful. So if you don't work hard at what you're doing and put all effort forth into everything you do, you're not going to achieve it. Without giving 120%, you're not achieving anything. And without the dedication to what you're doing, you need to want to do it. You need to dedicate all your time, effort, and energy. And when I first figured out what I wanted to do in life, I didn't want to go to sleep. I wanted to stay up all night working on what I'm working towards. And discipline, people need to have enough discipline and be able to say, and like not give in to instant gratification. They need to be able to say, you know what, no, I'm not going out with my friends this weekend because I want to do this. It's because I need to do this.
And when someone looks at you when you're coming out of the gym and judges you, what goes through your mind?
I think that when it comes to working out and doing stuff like that, whoever's judging you is jealous, or they're judging you because you're just assholes. Straight up assholes. Like, I would never judge somebody who's trying to better themselves and training for life or training for whatever it is. It's because, I don't know, I was listening to something one day and the guy said, the gym is not the arena. This is the arena. The gym is the training ground for life. And I think that that's absolutely amazing. It's because when I totally agree with him. When I go into the gym, it's so I'm prepared for whatever life throws at me. So I'm mentally and physically prepared for anything that happens to me.
And why do you get up early every single morning?
The reason why I get up early is so I can get stuff done selfishly for me. So I can go to the gym, I can go for my run, I can work on whatever I need to work on. And it's because people always say, well, I find I don't have enough time. Or I find I'm having trouble finding time to do all these things. And I tell them this, I say, wake up earlier. Wake up earlier. And that gives you, like, I have an extra 4 hours of my day because I wake up at 3 in the morning. And I can get 3 hours of stuff done, and I'm not troubled for time ever. It's because I get it done before anybody else is up.
And why do you always find positivity in bad situations?
I find positivity in bad situations because it's helpful. It makes things seem not so bad. And nothing is ever as bad as it thinks. I don't care what it is. You can argue with me all you want, but things are never as bad as they seem. Like, there's positive in every situation. You lose your job, yeah, that's a bad one. You don't have money, you're not getting an income, but there's positive in that. It's because now you have something that you can give more to. You have something that you're better at. Go find something that makes you happy. Go find something that makes you more money. And that's a very positive thing. Making more money and being happy is a very positive thing. Or let's say your boyfriend or girlfriend breaks up with you. There's lots of good that comes from that. And I'll give you 3 prime examples. 1, you save a lot of money. You're not spending money on this other person. And 2, they just gave you a lot of time. A lot of time to do good and a lot of time to do better. And 3, you don't have, it's less people to worry about. I know that might sound bad, maybe you still do worry about them, but you don't need to anymore. That's one less person that, you might get a 3 a.m. phone call from. You don't need to attend to that anymore. And maybe they were pulling you down. So now you don't have that weight, you don't have that anchor attached to your waist. And you can stay above the water now.
And if you could say something to someone who's at the end of their rope, what would you say to them?
I'd say keep pushing. I'd say keep fighting. I'd say you can do better. You can do more. You have so much more to offer than what you think you do. you're so much more important than you think you are. And I think that people get caught up in that. People don't think they're good enough and they give up. See, I'm really hard on myself. I know that I don't think that I'm great. I don't think that I'm this model. I don't think that I try hard enough. And that's fine to be like that, but I'm always pushing to be better. I'm always saying, you know what, I didn't try hard enough, but I'm gonna do better next time. Or I'm not at the weight that I wanna be at, but I'm working every single day towards that. And I'm hard on myself. I bring the hammer down on myself. I'm like, you need to try harder, you need to do more. And some people are just, well, I'm ugly, or I'm not at the weight that I want, and they're not doing anything about it. So when you're at your wit's end and it means you're so unhappy with yourself, you don't want to move on anymore. You don't want to continue on with your life. And you're at rock bottom. And when you're at rock bottom, you can only go up. And instead of keeping the same mindset that you have, you should take that chance of being at rock bottom and change the way you think. And you can say you don't know how to all you want, but there are thousands and thousands and thousands of motivational videos and speeches and all of that on the internet that will tell you and teach you how to think otherwise. So try one of those out.
Should you criticize someone who uses supplements or other means to accomplish their goals in the gym?
Well, it's a good question. So when it comes to using supplements, and I find that it's a shortcut. And like, it's not wrong. Like, if somebody wants to take that shortcut, they can take that shortcut. And they're not putting in any less work. They're just you taking an aid to help them get to where they want to be faster. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The only person, you're not cheating. The only person you're cheating is yourself. The journey's a little bit easier, and I think it might be less rewarding, but you're still getting to where you want to be.
And if you die tomorrow, what would you be proud of with what you did with your life?
I'd be very proud. I could confidently say I'd be happy. Not happy, but I wouldn't have regret if I died tomorrow. It's because I know that right now, I'm working every day towards my goal. And if you would have asked me that question a year ago, the answer would have been no. I would be devastated. It's because I died living like a shell of a man. I died not giving anything. I was just getting up and going to work just to work. Now I get up to go to work so I can make money, so I can do what I want to do in life. And that's very important to me. And I think everybody should have a goal. Everybody needs to have goals and aspirations. Like my ex, she texted me today, and she said, guess what? I know what I want to do. I want to know what path I want to take in life. And you know what I said? I said, fucking right. You're going to have to tell me all about it when we meet up next. And she said, hell yeah. And she was so excited, and I could just, even in the text, I could feel that she was super psyched about it. And I've helped other people, and another guy I was texting today, he said, well, I want to be a small business owner. I was like, well, what do you want to do? He's like, I want to own my own cafe. And I said, wow, that's amazing. And I asked him, I was like, well, do you have a business plan? And he's like, no, I'm not quite there yet. And I was like, you should make a business plan. That's what I did. I have a whole business plan. I know what my interview process is going to look like. I know what kind of people I want working for me. I know how much I'm paying my employees. I know the floor plan of my business. I just know how I want to run it. So if the opportunity ever does jump out of nowhere, I'm going to grab it by the throat and I'm going to take it. Keep giving her $120.